Today we'll be learning about expanding. The word expand means to remove the bracket by multiplying it out. Let's get into some examples of expanding. Okay, so if we have a question A plus B bracket C plus D. So the first thing we need to do is open the brackets up. So by doing this, we need to times A by C, which gives us AC, and then let's just do it like this. AC, and then you times A times D, which is AD, and then you do B times C, BC, B times D, which is BD, which is our answer. Okay, now let's move on to A plus B, C minus D. Same thing, A times C, and then you go A times D, and then B times C, B times negative D, and that is our final answer. Okay, now let's move on to another question. Now let's move on to 2A plus B x minus y. Okay, same thing. 2A times x, 2ax, 2a times y, times negative y, minus 2ay, and then b times x, bx, and b times negative y, minus by. As you see, we've taken the brackets out, and we've gotten our final answer. So now let's move on to 2a minus b 3x plus 2y. Okay, using the same concept, 2a times 3x, which is 6ax, then 2a, then you go 2a times 2y, which is 4ay, then you go negative b times 3x, which is minus 3bx, and then negative b times 2y, which gives us minus 2by. Okay, now let's move on to 100x minus 20, and then 25y plus 50. Okay, so we go 100x times 25, which gives us 2,500 xy, and then we go 100x times 50, which gives us 5,000 x, and then we go minus 20 times 25y, which gives us minus 500y, and then the last step is minus 20 times 50, which gives us 1,000. As you see, that is our final answer. Now let's move on to x minus 1 and x plus 1. Okay, so using the same concept, x times x, x squared, x times 1, which is x, minus 1 times x, minus 1 times 1, minus 1, and then it's x squared, and then x minus x cancels out, and then we're left with x squared minus 1. Okay, Now let's move on to 2x plus 3 and x plus 4. Okay, same thing, 2x times x, 2x squared, 2x times 4, 8x, 3 times x, 3x, and then 3 times 4, which is 12, and then we bring the common terms together. 8x plus 3x gives us 11x, and then what's left is 12. That is our final answer. Now let's move on to 5x plus 1 and 4x plus 3. Okay, same thing. 5. Now let's do it without putting the lines. So 5x times 4x, 20x squared. 5x times 3, 15x. 1 times 4x is 4x. 1 times 3, it's just 3. Okay, now let's move on to 6x plus 7, 2x minus 5. Okay, 6x times 2x is 12x squared, and then now we do 6x times minus 5, minus 30x, 7 times 2x, positive 14x, 7 times minus 5, minus 35. So now next step is to bring the common terms together. In this case, minus 30x plus 14x gives us minus 16x, and then what's left would be 35. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video on expanding, and bye.